watching this on the replay. Um, I'm not gonna have you too long. I just want to do this quick Q&A. Sorry, I'm wiping the camera off. Hope that's better. Ignore my big glasses because these are the ones that I use when I'm staring at the computer because they have like the blue light in them. But wanted to just come on here for a little millisecond and talk to a few of you, answer a couple of questions that you guys may have, just to see hello to everybody's coming in. Give me a thumbs up as you are coming in. I just want to take a couple of questions and talk about gut health and micronutrients for a split little second, and then hopefully by that time these files will be done converting and then I can get to editing. Hey, how are you? Give me a 2 if you can hear me okay. Give me a 2 if you can hear me okay. So I just wanted to, I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking. Everybody give this video a thumbs up, please. It's free and it helps so much. It is free and it helps so much because right now we're operating against a computer. So the more of you that are in here right now, give this video a thumbs up, the more it'll send people notifications. Okay? Please give this video a thumbs up if you're in here. Today is one of my filming and editing days, so that way I'll have a crap blow of content just lined up. Boom, 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 boom. Somebody asked, what tea should I drink to grow my hair? So this is the thing. When we understand, and this is something that we're talking about in Guru VIP, right? Join if you haven't joined already. When we're talking about what teas that you need to grow your hair, we're talking about what you need to fix within the body, right? Because everybody's hair grows. So if your hair isn't growing, if your edges aren't growing, it's because something in the body is imbalanced. For example, I'll use myself for an example. So with HS, I have overactive sweat glands. You have sweat glands all over the scalp. So the areas on my scalp that you see that are thinner than others, my follicles have went into telogen effluvium in those sections. You guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Please, please, please. It's free. It don't cost you no money and it helped me. All right. So if you are a person who has oh yeah, if you have any bald spots or thin spots or anything like that, I need you to remember, for like, that's what I was using myself for an example. So I have overactive sweat glands. So any places on my body, like here and in the middle of my head, is where my sweat glands are overactive in my scalp. So in those places, what happens, you guys, like, I'll have stress that happens in that area. So the telogen phase of the hair growth cycle is the phase of the hair growth cycle where your hair stops growing. It's resting, right? So it's not falling out. It's not detaching itself from the blood supply, but it's not growing either. It's just a resting stage. So most of the time when you have like edges, like your edges or anything like that, or a middle bald spot and stuff like that, if it came from maybe your braids being too tight, like traction alopecia is something that can be healed because your follicle isn't dead. It's just in the resting stage. So I need way more information than that. So I know that answer that I just gave you was complex, but I can't answer that question without knowing why your hair is not growing. Is your hair not growing because of telogen effluvium? Then I will give you a herb that will get the body out of telogen effluvium. Is the hair growth not there because something, maybe a medication that you're taking or something like that, could be stopping your hair in the anagen phase and cutting that short? That could be something. That's a whole nother herb. Or it could be something in the catagen phase, which is the phase where your hair shaft detaches itself from the blood supply, which is a whole nother disorder that needs a whole nother herb. So I'll answer all of your questions, but I need more information. Herbs are so complex. That's like going in to see a doctor or a pharmacist and be like, oh, my hair hurt. or what herbs do I use, what drug do I use to make my head stop hurting. They're not just going to prescribe you a medication. They have to first figure out why your head is hurting, and then they prescribe a medication to tackle the cause, not the effect. Okay, you having thin edges is the effect, it's not the cause. We need to tackle the cause. When I learn the cause of the balding, of the thinning, then I can tackle and give you something that will affect change. Please give me a 3 if that makes sense. But that's why when y'all are like, oh, what herb do I use? And that's why when I see YouTubers that's telling you just put this herb in your hair or just use this, you cannot do that. You cannot play with herbs the way that you play with hair products. You cannot. All right? Like a lot of people know about dandelion root. Oh, and I have something coming for dandelion root, but we'll talk about that in another video. But even with dandelion root, people know that dandelion root is cleansing, right? But they don't understand that you have to pair dandelion root with something else. Because what dandelion root does, it draws up the toxins in the body, but then you need another herb to flush it out. So it's not enough to pull up the toxins. You also need something to push it out. So that's why y'all got to be careful, like playing with herbs and stuff, all right? What should I drink to grow my hair? And that's what I mean. Everybody's hair grows. You just need to figure out exactly what's stunting your growth. And once you figure out what's stunting your growth, then you can get to what herbs and stuff like that you need to be taking. So first things first, I need everybody to think about like the normal herbs that everybody has in their house, like clove, turmeric, eucalyptus, oregano. Oregano is one of the most powerful herbs that you can use. Oregano inhabits it. Oregano basically slows down cancer cells, the formation of cancer cells. Oregano, fresh organic oregano, can cause cancer cells to begin to kill themselves. Like it kills so many diseases in the body. Oregano does. Yeah. That's why you hear about all of these people who are like, they'll get diagnosed with something really, really serious, and then all they have to do is start drinking a couple of herbs or like juicing, going vegan or something like that, and then they'll be healing their body from everything that they've ever dealt with, because your body, you're literally a piece of the earth. Like you're 70% water, right? So your body is made up of most of the minerals and all of the different stuff that's already on this planet. So by you ingesting things from this earth that you're already made of, you end up being able to heal the body from a lot of different things. So that's something that I need people to think about. Right? Something I really, really need people to think about, because even though we putting herbs on the scalp, that's all nice, that's all fine and dandy, but everything works until it doesn't work anymore. Everything works until it doesn't work anymore. So we need to understand that herbs are so powerful, they don't have a shut-off valve when you putting them directly on the scalp, because your scalp doesn't have a digestive system that can break the herbs apart and put them to different parts of the body. The scalp doesn't do that. The scalp is just going to take it for what it is, right? So what y'all don't understand is, when you read something and it says it has antibacterial properties and stuff like that, you need to understand what's happening. Remember that you have good bacteria and bad bacteria on your scalp. So by you making your own mixture and putting something that has very, very high levels of, that is something that's very, very antibacterial, antimicrobial, constantly putting that on the scalp and sitting that on the scalp, you're killing good and bad bacteria. And see, the problem that we have within the body, even within the body, when it comes to hair growth, we're like, oh, what can I put on my hair to make it grow? What oil do I use to make my hair grow? No, you don't do that. These are the herbs that everybody needs to have in their house, okay? Everybody. And I have a surprise coming for you guys. My own tea line is being released very soon. That's something that I'm editing today. But everybody needs to have clove in their house, allspice in their house, butterfly blue PT in their house at all times. At all times. Okay? Fenugreek at all times. Chia seeds at all times. And none of these things are we putting in our hair. None of them. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. Please. I love you so much. None of these things are going in your hair. We're eating all of these things, making them a part of our regular diet on an everyday basis. And remember, your body stops producing certain amino acids once you hit 30. And it's not a big deal because every amino acid that your body produces is on this earth because you're a piece of this earth. That's why when we pass away, dust to dust, what you mean? Like you become a part of the earth again. So if upon you leaving this planet, you become a part of this planet, why wouldn't you go to the things that are on this planet to help your body? So these are things that I really, really want y'all to think about and not just running to the beauty supply store. And even like within the 7-day challenge, it's something that I want everybody to know. Like, products are tools. I tell y'all that all the time. And the video that I'm editing today, I'm proving it to you. The video that I'm about to edit when we get off of here, I am showing you guys me taking down braids that have been in my head for a week. I don't use one product in my hair until it's time to shampoo it. Like, I take the braids down, I'm not putting no oil on my ends, I don't put nothing on my hair, and I am able to take the braids down, detangle my hair, shampoo it with nothing but shampoo and conditioner. Okay, then after that, I put one leave-in conditioner in it, and that's it. That's it. And then I'm gonna braid it, and I'm gonna show you in the video. And it's a part 2 because in the first portion, I showed you guys how to prep your hair for braids, right? Because this is the question that most of us ask, and I'm not attacking, right? We almost done because we only be here for a couple minutes because I gotta edit. But when you think about it, right, the reason that most people are so freaking confused is because you think that when you braid your hair, after you braid your hair, okay, once I braid my hair, then what I do? Nothing. You're not always supposed to be in your head. After you braid your hair, you do nothing to it. Nothing. What do I put on my scalp to keep the oil coming down? Nothing. Your follicle makes sebum. The sebum is coming directly out of the scalp, and if the braids are put in properly, the sebum is going to come directly out of the follicle and it's going to fall right on the braid. You don't need to add more oil. You know why? Because the oil and the butter that you put on your braids, the leave-in conditioner that you put on your hair, is still there until you rinse it off. Y'all, you don't have to keep going back and putting more product on. Product that you put on your hair goes absolutely nowhere. Hey, Vivian. It goes nowhere. The product that you put on your hair goes nowhere. You don't need to keep reapplying it. When you take out braids, when you put the braids in your hair, you don't need to go back and add more oil. Once you braid it down, the oil goes nowhere. Everything stays in the braid. And then any extra oil or sebum that you need is coming directly from the scalp. All you need to do once braids are in your head is keep your scalp clean. That's it. Leave it alone. And then based on the way that you put the braids in, taking the braids out will be the easiest thing. And then in the video, again, the video that I'm about to edit today, y'all won't see it until tomorrow morning. But the video that I'm about to edit today, after I take the braids out, like you're barely losing any hair. There's no hair coming out. You don't need all of those extra products. You don't. Products are tools. So in the detangling process, if you do begin to need extra products or stuff like that, you're using a little bit. You should never do this with a product. No, never. Never. It should always be like quarter size amounts. Always. And I know nobody's gonna want to hear that, but I'm just saying. Can anything be done to thicken normal thin hair density, hair per square inch, healthy normal scalp? Like so this is just the honest to God's truth. Everybody has different density, right? The average person has 100,000 follicles on their scalp, and any follicle has anywhere between 1 to 4 strands. Some people are born with about one strand per follicle. Some people are born with 2 hairs per follicle. Some people are born with about 3. Some are born with about 4. Everybody's different. So to be honest, no, you can't. If you are a person and you just have naturally thin hair, like you were born with only a couple of hairs per follicle, like I'm not gonna say no, because you would then have to look at like your diet, right? Like I would say try changing up your diet. Try changing how you're eating, because it could be one or two things. If your hair has always been thin like your whole life, then that may just be what it is. But if it's thinning out, then it's two things. And this is a little, that's why you need to always be in my live, because you'll get like a little preview, because this is also a video that's being edited today. When we're talking about hair color, right? Even I'm really glad that I'm being so transparent on my hair journey, so you guys can get a visual of what I'm talking about, right? Because around the same time, and give me a 5 if you going through this, around the same time that you start to have gray hair, that your hair starts to gray, and there's 40 people in here, give me some freaking thumbs up, guys. This is getting really freaking rude at this point. So once you turn 30, right, your like I keep telling you, your body starts to, no, that we're talking about gray hair. So once your hair begins to start turning gray, all this happening when we about to go after this. All this happening when your hair is turning gray is your hair shaft is beginning to lose a little bit of your natural melanin, right? So as some of your strands begin to lose melanin, they're going to begin to look more transparent. I need you to remember that at 125, what are you talking about? We'll talk about that later, because I have no idea what you're talking about. So as it pertains to your gray hair. So at one point, every piece of hair on your head is going to be gray at one point, right? So in the process of all of your hair turning gray, it will begin to look more and more transparent day by day as all of your hair begins to lose transparency. As your hair begins to become more transparent, right? Because right now, like your hair, like when you in your 20s, you're not losing melanin. If anything, it's kind of at its peak, right? But then the older you get, the closer you start getting to the age where your hair is getting gray, your hair begins to start to get a little bit more translucent, so it may begin to look a little thinner. So this is why in the salon we would do like black rinses a lot, like for somebody who doesn't necessarily want to do color, but they're doing it so they can up the transparency in their hair, then we would give them a black rinse. But if you have naturally gray hair, a rinse, semi-permanent hair is not going to work, because if you have gray hair, right, all of your real life pigment is gone. So you need specifically 20 volume developer, because the 20 volume developer is, I'll go deeper into it in Guru VIP. That's something I'm editing today, so I can't tell y'all this. But there's something about the formulation of 20 volume developer that works to help pigment stay within gray hair without busting the cuticle open too wide, because it already is a tad bit weaker because it's lacking its natural melanin, right? So that's why whenever you can have gray hair, you like, oh, I use a semi-permanent or I use a demi. None of that's gonna work. If it's not at least 20 volume, none of your gray is gonna be covered. Point blank, period. There's no way around it. Period. Even if it's covered for a second, you gonna wash it by the next day, or you gonna wash it out, or it's gonna be on your pillow or something, because gray hair needs 20 volume. So if your hair is beginning to look thinner, it's just becoming to look a little bit more transparent and less translucent. It's starting to become more see-through. That's it. Because you're slowly losing melanin. You don't just go gray all in one day. You just wake up, or your pigment gone. No, it happens sporadically over time. Okay, there you go. Oh, that's what you said. Okay, thank you. I will not be investing in a 21. Listen, I'm not gonna speak on that, because anytime I say like, oh, still hating, so I'm not. Do what you want to do. All I'm gonna say is this: try to do it the natural way first, and then if that don't work, go do that. That's all I'm gonna say. So I don't got time. The bigger, more like, y'all go right ahead, cause they. And the thing is, desperate people. These brands know how desperate y'all are, and they know that a desperate person will do anything to get what they need. Is what it is. And I'm not being disrespectful, but that's what it is. And because they know this, they constantly make products, and they put the price point at whatever they want to put it at, because they know y'all gonna pay for it. Listen, old girl messed it up for y'all. I'm telling y'all something. People are now talking about, oh, hairstylists are ridiculous. They charging $250 for weaves. They charging $250 for a silk press. Give me a 5 if y'all want me to tell y'all why it's happening. Give me a 5 if you want me to tell you why hairstylists are raising their prices. Give me a 5. Is there a way to reverse graying? No, absolutely not. There is not. What's happening when your hair is gray is the natural pigment that God put in your hair is leaving. So just like you can't make if once you get older and your teeth start falling out, you can't put them teeth back in. It's the same thing. Think of your gray hair as your teeth. When them teeth fall out, girl, got to get you some dentures. You hear me? That's what you're gonna do. Get you some more teeth, some dentures. So look at hair color as the dentures for your hair. Girl, you're gonna have to get you some dentures, which is color. No, you cannot make the pigment come back once it leaves out. So y'all all know, I'm gonna say her name, the white lady that's doing the new Jerry curl. Before, when I was standing behind the chair, women were complaining about $85, right? Like, cause that's how much I was charging when I retired. This is 6 years ago, over 6 years ago now that I retired. So when I retired, that was my price, right? $85. And women were like, oh my God, that is so ridiculous. I know somebody did do it for $50, right? $85 was freaking outrageous to people. But now, all over social media, there are blogs where black women are arguing with other black hairstylists, like, y'all just need to get y'all money up. We don't even care. And they're paying a white lady, an older white lady, $2,500 for a Jerry curl. And hundreds of black women are doing it. So if these, and I just need you to put yourself, take yourself out of the equation as the consumer or as the person who's getting service. Take yourself completely out of the equation and just be a human being. Forget, I'm a woman too, and I need my money. Forget that. You a human being. So forget, let's not even talk about hair. We ain't even gonna talk about hair. We ain't even talking about hair. Let's say your job. So let me see. An accountant. You an accountant. Okay. You work at the grocery store. You work at the grocery store. And at the grocery store on 6 Mile, you used to only making, if you work on 6 Mile, you used to only making like $85. You used to making $10 an hour. You used to making $10 an hour. You used to making $10 an hour. Okay? But then you find out, and it's everywhere, at certain places, the same clients that you got, the same women, the same customers that walk up in your store, everybody else, the same people, the same type of people that work with you, that used to work with you, they just a different color than you. But they the same. And you know more than them. They just a different color than you. You know more than them. You know the history of your job. You know where they learned it from. You know that they taking it from you and from your people. But you make $10 an hour. And the people who you servicing at your store are only paying you $10 an hour. But the same people, so Shaquisha come to the store every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, Shakisha come to the store and she only give you $10. But then you get all over social media and you see Shaquisha and all her friends are going over there on 12 Mile. And instead of paying that $10 an hour that they paying you, they paying $1,200 an hour. What you gonna do? Are you gonna keep sitting there and keep taking that $10 an hour? Or are you gonna say, okay, y'all are really playing me? Like, how would you feel if you've been over here busting your ass for $10 an hour, and then on 12 Mile, they see what you've been doing. They see all your techniques and they steal everything that you've been doing. Everything that you've been doing for $10 an hour, and they put their name on it. They put your name on it. They put their name on your stuff. And they say, oh, it's different. It's the same chemical, but it's different because I'm doing it in a different pattern. And the same women who only think that you're worth $10, they paying this person $1,200. So you say, oh no, y'all gotta pay me a little more, and you still don't even charge them $1,200. Cause they paying $1,200. You don't even charge them $1,200. You just go from $10 to $200. So I'm sorry, you just go from $90 to $200. But they went from paying you $10 to paying her $1,500 or $2,500. But then when she come over here to you, even though she know that you know that she just paid over there $2,500, she come in front of you and say, but I thought it was $60. How would you feel? Be honest. It's not a rhetorical question. I really need to know how you would feel. I'm not telling you how to feel. I'm really not. Even if it sounds like I am, I'm not telling you how to feel. I'm just asking you, how would you feel in that situation? How would you feel? That's all that's happening. That's why. It's crazy. Like, why would they keep charging $50 when they're watching black women black women are all over YouTube, all over Instagram, all over everywhere. Like, yup, I go here, my curly perm, $2,500. Yup, it's worth it. Cause these black hairstylists are dusty, they trashy, so the ones that still around are like, okay. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Period. And black women, this is a house divided against itself. That's what's happening. Sorry if it's too rah-rah. I'm just being honest. And it's just my observation. I could be wrong. But hello, I've recently started watching your videos, and I will stop putting my daughter's hair in braids for longer than 2 weeks. What can I use to re-moisturize her hair while in braids? Why do you think your daughter's hair needs to be re-moisturized? That's what I want y'all to stop. Like, I'm not being disrespectful. What's messing y'all up is the team natural hacks that you won't let die. Your daughter's hair does not need to be re-moisturized. Once you braid her hair, as long as you're keeping her scalp clean, Sebum. God literally, there's no other purpose for your sebaceous gland than to create sebum. There's no other purpose. There's no other purpose. It don't create sebum and this. No. The other acid that it creates is to remove excess sebum. The only purpose of the sebaceous gland on your body is to produce oil. Your daughter does not need to re-moisturize her hair. I have a daughter too. It's our responsibility to make sure that our daughters don't keep following this stupid stuff. Mom, learn the science of the human body so you can teach it to your daughter. Your daughter don't need nothing outside of herself. Nothing. Nothing. Every product that you use, every brush, every blow dryer, every comb is a tool. But everything that you need, you already have. You don't need, that's why y'all confused. That's why nobody can figure anything out, because y'all looking for y'all phone and it's attached to your ear. The reason why the products don't work is because nothing works for your scalp better than the oil that's coming out of it. But the oil that is coming out of the scalp can't come out because you keep putting products on the hair to keep it moisturized. It's a never-ending cycle. And the only thing that changes it is when y'all follow the science and not the fads. Oh, I appreciate you, Maya. Hey, Sam, what can I do to the middle of my hair to catch up with the rest? You have to target the cause of the breakage and stop it. I agree, and I'm learning. Thanks for the information. And there's no problem. Like, my daddy used to always say, it's only when stuff goes beyond the radar, and it's only when stuff goes like beyond and under the radar that it's a problem. But when something is in front of you, it's good. Like, it's not a bad thing when you see it. Like, yes, the stuff that we seeing is messed up. Yes, we need to change this, but we see it. It's only a problem when we don't see it, when it's hidden from us. Then, because when something is hidden from you, you're going to be stuck in that shit. You ain't going to never be able to change it, because you don't even know that it's a problem. But now that you know that it's a problem, we start looking for solutions, not fixes, not quick fixes. No. Like, we need to find something that we can pass on generationally. Like, generationally, all y'all gonna pass on is y'all playing in y'all hair. Some parents really don't want to learn. Hey. Well, I ain't talking to them. I'm talking to the ones who do. A lot of people believe that fads are the science, unfortunately. And I think that's the that's the most messed up part. The most confusing part. Because how do you tell the difference between a scientist and somebody who just making YouTube videos? Like, how do you tell the difference? How do you know? You don't. That's why you learn the science. And when you learn the science, you can spot bullshit. For example, if somebody tells you, hey, you know, anytime you driving in America, you supposed to stop on the yellow light and you supposed to go on the red light. You gotta go on the red light. You can't stop, and you gotta stop on green. You're gonna be like, what? No, you don't. Like, you're not gonna go to jail. You won't be a person who gets pulled over and arrested by the cops for speeding or for running the red light. You know why? Because you know the laws. So it don't matter what nobody say. You know it like the back of your hand. So as soon as it come up, you could be like, I don't think that's it. That's how you catch it. You learn the science. It's easy. That's why I'm telling you, water breaks the hydrogen bond. Your hair is weakest when it's wet. So if you know all of this stuff and then you go to a hairstylist and you ask her during your consultation, What do I do if my hair is matted and tangled? What's the best way for me to detangle it? Would it be with water or to try with oil? And they tell you wet it with conditioner and it's already matted and you just took braids out. You say, okay, thank you. And you keep going. You know that ain't the one for you. Why? Because you know the science. And you know the science of the human body. And you know that the hair is weakest when it's wet because it's a fiber. And that is way easier for you to use a non-comedogenic oil to detangle a fiber than it is to break the bond and make it weak and make it wither faster. You know the science. So you're not easily manipulated, but when you don't know the science, you can be played. That's all my channel is about. I'm not here to argue with y'all. I'm not here to go back and forth. If you know the science, you can't get shooketh. How do you find out what's causing it? You have to really sit down and assess your body. What are your patterns? What have you been eating? What have you not been eating? How have you been tying your hair up at night? How have you not been tying your hair up? What have you been putting on the scalp? How often do you wash your hair? How often do you comb it? How often do you, like, your hair isn't just gonna break off. Your hair isn't just going to fall out. You did something. Myself included. I've never told y'all, oh my God, my poor hair. Every outbreak that I have of HS in my body, I know exactly where it came from. I know, got one right here, came from chicken. One over here came from my burger. It's me. I have to take responsibility for it. So you just have to figure out, what your patterns have been. What have your patterns been? How have you been keeping up with your hair? If your hair is breaking off in the middle, do you always have your hair in a high ponytail? Is your hair always braided? What are your patterns around the parts of your hair that are beginning to thin out? Do you always have your hair in a ponytail? If you always have your hair in a ponytail, that's why your hair is thinning. When you have your hair in a ponytail, all of the stress comes from the middle. That Burger King was good as hell yesterday, man. It was good as hell. I know exactly where me and my husband call them bum bumps. I got a bum bump right here. It came from Burger King yesterday. Yeah. It's not like, I don't know what's happening. What do I do? I stop eating like a fat girl. And then I won't have outbreaks. And when I have outbreaks, I know the science of the human body, so I know how to fix it. I know that me eating certain things, it triggers my HS. And when it triggers my HS, it makes certain follicles go into telogen effluvium, which will make my hair look thinner. I know the cause. You have to figure out the cause, and then you go find something to help you fix the manifestation of the cause, which is your bald spot. The bald spot is a manifestation. You need to get to the pattern that got you to that manifestation. That's the point. Is there anything different I have to do to anyone else that has fine hair? Nope. Just pick styles that work best for you. With your hair being thinner, the only thing that's different for you, it don't take you as long to blow dry as it do for everybody else. That's it. You obviously, if your hair is thinner, you don't want to wear a bunch of weaves and stuff like that because your hair is already thinner. So you don't want to do anything extra that's going to cause like weight on the follicle. So stuff like that, but no, it's not, no. Babe. That's true, Sam. Edges stop falling out after doing a process of elimination. Oh, and figuring, why am I screwing? And figuring it out, it was multiple habits and not just one. It was thanks to you that I started caring more about my hair. Thank you so much for sharing that. Because there's no better way that I can put it. Like, our hair care isn't complicated. It's not. And regrowing hair is not complicated. It's not. That's why I really don't care. It irritates me sometimes, like, that people are so can be so disrespectful for no reason, but it's not like, oh my God, my hair is thinning. What am I gonna do? I'm so sad. I don't give a shit. You know why? Because I understand that I'm co-creating my body with my creator. And as long as I know how my body was created, then I can take care of it. But we arguing about how the body was created. How you supposed to know how the body is, how are you supposed to master a body and care for a body that you don't understand? Oh, do I look like a sexy librarian? That's what I said. Look, babe, look with the, like, it's messed up now, but it was cute in the other video because I had it like this, and then it was like a swoop right there, and it was in it. I look like a sex. I'm gonna show you later. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I want y'all to really pay attention to that. Like, it starts on the inside, not the outside. And that's why everybody's so messed up. Because y'all keep going to products, and the products will help for a minute. You know why? Because the products will help you kill. The products will help you kill the bacteria that's sitting and living on the outside of the scalp. But it ain't doing nothing to what's going on the inside of the body. Like, we are so concerned about the macro level. We're so concerned about the bigger stuff, but we don't understand the building phase. Like, we'll automatically start, oh, how do I fix this problem? No, forget about the problem. We have to get to the cause. What caused it? We have to stop that cause, because once you fix the effect, the cause is still there, and the effect will pop up again if you don't target the cause. And no cause is targeted with a hair product. I don't care what none of y'all talking about. Because if the cause was targeted with the hair product, you would no longer need the hair product. There's a reason why your hair is thinning out. But a hair growth serum that costs $250, putting it on the scalp, will tackle the manifestation, which is the bald spot. So it'll make those cells start to grow again in the anagen phase. But guess what it won't do? It won't prevent the thing that slowed down the anagen phase from going in the first place. That's still going to be happening because you didn't touch that. You only touched the outside, the macros. You didn't touch the micros. That's like the argument between, oh, what's better, Afro G or Olaplex? People really arguing about that. Like, Afro G is better than Olaplex. That is literally the stupidest statement that you can make. And I'm going to explain why I'm not calling you stupid. Molecules make proteins. Olaplex is a molecule. Afro G is a protein. It takes multiple molecules to make the protein that is Afro G. Olaplex is a molecule made of the same molecules that your hair is made of. So it rebuilds those molecules as they break down from certain things. Whereas Afro G is something that just feeds the protein that your hair is. Your hair is protein. Learn the science is what I mean. Yes, I'm taking nutrition classes and gut health, and they talk about the science. Some of the myths that I thought were science are being debunked. That's what I'm saying. And guess what? Guaranteed. And you are in class right now, so you know that I'm not lying. What I'm about to say next. If you fix your gut, I guarantee you your hair will grow back. Guaranteed. Balance your gut health, I guarantee you your hair will grow back. Treat your gut. Treat your gut. And watch what happens. Treat your gut and watch your hair grow back. A fact. Period. I don't care what nobody say. Deal with your gut health and your hair will grow back. You will see an increase in your density. You will see an increase in your volume, in growth. Get your gut health together. And that's what I mean by stop putting cloves in your hair. Drink it. Do you know what cloves will do for your gut? Hey. Hey skin, my scalp is flaky and the scalp feels and looks so dry. What can I do to fix my scalp? You need to unclog it. Your scalp is clogged. Get Olaplex 4C. Get Olaplex 4C and Olaplex 8. If you have flaky scalp, that means that your skin cell turnover cycle has been thrown off. Every 28 days, the skin cells on your scalp die and fall off. So if you can visually see them, that means that you have an overabundance of them. Let me ask you a question. What do you put on your scalp? I'm not judging you. What are you putting on the scalp? Let me see what your name was so I remember. Dominique. What do you put on your scalp? Be honest. What do you put on your scalp? Strengthen the immune system, period. Strengthen the immune system and the hair cells will grow back. That's what the immune system is there for. Your immune system is your protector. So you fix your immune system so that way things won't affect it again. And then you start fueling the body with micronutrients to help you start rebuilding those cells. You are a city. You're a host. Like we love to talk about our spirit, of course. Your spirit and your soul, body and soul, all that. That's nice. Your body and soul. But do you know that you are a host of millions and millions of microorganisms? Like there is literally multiple universes living right now inside of your body. Right now at this very second. You are housing multiple universes inside of you right now. Living entities, living things. If you was to look at your body under an electron microscope, you would be like, oh my God. You know those movies that we be watching? Those movies that we watch that's like TV animated or whatever, that show like, oh, this is the inside of, that's for real. That's for real. You're really a city like that. There are really millions of things going around. Like they probably got wives and stuff. Girl, they be going to work. They got a full-time job in your heart. And you do not treat them good. You don't treat them good. They got poor work environment. You eating double cheeseburgers with mac sauce all the time. Just think about the workers that's in your digestive system. Oh my God, they got to process all that bullshit. They weak. Your body is a city, a universe. And micronutrients feed the microscopic organisms that are in your body, making it work. And peep game. Because you got good bacteria, you got bad bacteria. The more antibiotics you take, the more bacteria you're killing. When you take antibiotics, it's not just killing bad bacteria. It's killing the good bacteria too. So you got good and bad bacteria in your body. Some of them got kids, some of them don't. And you need the bad bacteria. The bad bacteria is in the hood. The good bacteria is in the suburbs, okay? But see, you keep eating all that bullshit. And when you want to know what the bad bacteria favorite food is, sugar. So every time you eat sugar, you feeding the bad bacteria. You know what the good bacteria's favorite food is? All those vitamins, all those micronutrients, the real ones. Not the ones broken down in a lab with additives added to them. No. Because remember, anytime you see something that has a preservative in it, it's a preservative that is meant to be in there to kill any formulation of bad bacteria. Of bacteria. Good and bad. So it's killing good and bad bacteria, which in return weakens your immune system. And if your immune system is weak, it can't fight off certain things. Not to mention, once you hit 30, your body is already not producing certain amino acids that it was producing before. So your immune system is weak. You feed in the bad bacteria because its favorite food is sugar, and you eat a bunch of sugar every day. And then all of the micronutrients that you're supposed to ingest, you put on your damn scalp instead of just drinking it. Do y'all know how much bacteria, bad bacteria, you will kill in the body if you just drink the damn clove that you putting on your hair? Oh my God. You could literally turn, and for hair growth, like any illness or ailment that's in your body, you could literally flip it completely around just eating the stuff that y'all keep putting in your hair. Oh my God. Oh my God. That sounds so good right now. What, babe? A burger? Big facts. Our problem is we're addicted to the things we shouldn't really be eating. And hey, because the what you should be doing takes too much effort, which it takes more effort but less money. So that's the proof that everybody's going after simplicity, but simplicity isn't always, I don't know. We about to go in a minute. Just tell me what's eat, honey. Anything green. Ooh. And then, okay. Hear me out. So, your hair is made up of a bunch of different amino acids and stuff like that, of course, and of course, sulfur, right? The more sulfur, the sulfur linkages you have in your hair, the curlier your hair is, and all that stuff. So, onion peels, organic onion peels, not onion tea, not putting onions in your hair. This is where it came from. So, drinking onion peel tea is something that will give your body natural amounts of sulfur. There is a couple of other teas that you can drink, but you guys have to wait for that. That's the video that I'm going to be editing in a second. So I can't get ahead of myself, because then it's not going to be like, oh my God, wow, like I need it to be in the video, right? But what I want you to do, it'll be way easier. I have an ebook. It is called, I'm going to go to it. Hold on. I have an ebook, and it breaks down the amino acids that your body, wrong thing. It breaks down the amino acids that your body needs, and where you, like what fruits and vegetables, what herbs and stuff you eat to get these amino acids and all of that. Like, I already have an ebook for that, because girl, we're going to be here all day. And it's unfair to the people who already bought the ebook if I sit here and tell you here on live. So head over to my website, please. I think it's already pinned. Why is this not downloading? Yeah, I gotta go in a minute, y'all, because I gotta get this stuff done. Hold on. He said, wow. You see why I have these huge under the skin pimples. It's the sugar. Yeah, and that's my thing. It's like teaching sugar is one molecule away from crack cocaine. Hey, that's, girl, you be on that stuff. You be having it for no reason. Like, it wasn't until I started my own tea company that I really was like, okay. Or not until I started my own tea company. That's not true. That was just a shameless little plug. It wasn't until I got deep into herbalism I really was like, let me stop and really like get the taste of these herbs by themselves without sugar, because naturally you don't even think to taste stuff. You like, let me put some sugar in this goddamn shit. But we shouldn't do that. Like, we shouldn't do that. But we can't help it because we're crackheads. That's like, don't do y'all like Judge Mathis. You a crackhead. Are you a crackhead? You a crackhead. You look like a crackhead. I know crackhead when I see a crackhead. I have a sweet tooth. I know not to, but I eat it. Listen, and I'm not judging you. Listen, my body deals with hydrogenated suppurativa. My fat ass, I sit there and make a decision like, do I want this burger? Is this burger gonna be worth a slight little outbreak? And sometimes I say yes. 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 Sometimes I say yes. What are you talking about? What I'm telling you is to set your intentions. Be intentional. Be a G about yours, my dude. Be a G about yours. Stop blaming other people. When I was little, I got this relaxer when I was 10, and my hair never grew back. And you 37. No, you been eating double cheeseburgers at night with mac sauce and bacon. You've been going to In and Out, animal style, everything animal style. Wow, make it a double. Don't blame it on them. Good point. Think about that. I don't even know what I said. You got a wig on, and your mama got a wig on. Like this is, and normally I'm ignore people like this, but look, look at me in the face, cause I'm not mad. I don't give a shit. I don't. But this is what I have to say about people like you with a wig on. Do you, when you leave out the house, do you put a bra on? I know you do. And if you don't, it's because you got little titties. But if you got big old chickamongas, you put a bra on when you walk out the house. Why? Because it's more convenient for you. So I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a black woman. So after I braid my hair up, like after I wash my hair, because of everything that I do, because I have about 10 different businesses, 2 children and a husband and a mom, okay? I have shit to do. And I don't have the time all the time to do my hair. So just like you put them titties in a bra when you ready to go outside, when they dangling low, because it's more convenient for you. I wear a wig every blue moon because it's more convenient for me, just like you do when you put them little bad boys up. So like in 2023, could y'all stop you wearing a wig though? Listen, women of every race all over this planet wear weave. Okay? Everybody. Clip-ins, what you call them? Clip-ins, tape-ins, micro-links, none of that shit is new. It's been around just as long as sew-ins and weaves and wigs have been around. Not to mention, black women ain't the first ones to wear wigs. Tinker Toots. The first people to wear wigs were other people. Y'all know who the hell they was. Y'all know who they was. I'm not about to go into that. But they weren't black. It was the colonizers. It wasn't even us. So shut your face. Okay? But you got on the wig. Your mama got on the wig. Your mama do. Like, y'all are annoying. Y'all are annoying. And that's when y'all be like, God, please help us. No. So later, when some shit pop off, don't be God, why? And because I hope you feel it in your spirit because you was talking shit online. That's why. Anyway. God, why is that first? Because you talking shit. That's why. Stop talking shit. Anyway. And then let's go ahead. Hide you from the channel. Bye. Because I'm blocking everybody. Like, I'm just blocking you. I'm not putting you in timeout. Like, I don't want you to see me. You don't like me, I don't like you. I'm just 2023. Like, y'all are annoying. Anyway. Yeah, so, but make sure they're organic, though. and then just use the onion peels. So take the onion peels off, and in this video that I'm about to do, because I'm about to edit, in this video that I'm about to do right now, I'll show you like my whole little herbal cabinet, and I never throw the peels from my onions away, ever, 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 ever. So yeah, onion peels. He's been wearing wigs since the ancient Egyptian times. You know. I'm talking about in the Americas. I know that they've been wearing wigs before that. I was talking about we're in America, right? I'm in America. I don't know where you are. I'm in America. And I was talking to them. So make sure I didn't miss nobody before we go. So I'm telling you, that's why people be like, oh, it's gatekeeping. I don't think people be gatekeeping. I think it's safer behind the gate, because behind the gate you don't have to deal with bullshit. Like, it's like, oh, gatekeeping, people don't want to share, but it's like when I come from behind the gate, you gotta deal with bullshit. So you just gotta ask yourself, like, is this worth it? Like, should I do this? Is it worth it? So you guys ask questions real quick. I'm about to head out of here. If don't nobody else have questions, I'm about to get to editing. It's gonna be like one of them all-nighters. I've been listening to like lo-fi instrumentals while I edit. I just been like not wanting to hear other people's energy or conversation and thoughts. Everybody talking about the same stuff. I'm telling you, you know they got home looking like Rasputia. I'm pretty sure everybody that get online and talk crap to people, I know you sitting at home. Yo, you probably got on dirty drawers. Nobody with clean drawers is sitting there and talking shit. Like, you got dirty drawers, you mad, your washing machine don't work, so you gotta go to the laundromat, but you don't got no money for gas. And your auntie ain't answering the phone to take you to the store because she mad at you because your ass still ain't pay her back for the last time she took your old dusty ass to the store. So now you at home mad trying to make me feel away. You don't. Y'all hoes need to stop it. Like, oh, that's why you ain't got no hair. Like, the only people that you make feel bad like that is people who by themselves, who ain't got love and stuff. Like, girl, bye. Like, watch out. I can take this wig off right now. My husband's still gonna be up in my face, so mind your business. I'm just saying. We just gotta do better as the people. You know what I mean? Like, is this the last one? Oh, it's so many videos, y'all. I'm gonna show you in a minute. There's so many. Yeah, that's why I was like, let me come on here, because I don't know why. Like, sometimes if I have a day, or if I have a day where I'm just like filming, because yesterday I was filming all day, and then today I'm gonna be editing all day, and then tomorrow I plan on posting all day. So yeah, I was like, let me just come on here and go live just in case I don't finish it tonight, because I just don't want that pressure. Misery loves company. They be miserable in real life. In real life, that laundry machine don't work at all. And you've been washing them nasty drawers that you got on right now. You've been washing them by hand for about 6 months, and you don't even got no good soap. You've been washing them drawers with Ajax. Don't get mad at me because you washing your drawers with Ajax. Y'all getting on my nerves. But see, I'm not going to let them do it. That's why the last video that I made, people were like, don't say nothing. And I know y'all mean well when y'all be like, don't pay attention to the negative. But the reason that women feel so big and bad and able to post stuff like that on people's stuff is because nobody checks them. Because they're like, oh, they're not going to say anything. Yes, I am. And your picture will be all over the place. And when you go looking for that job and they start searching your email, my videos are going to pop up. Yeah. Because now brands and not brands, businesses, and I know this for a fact because I work with businesses are not checking, they're not calling your IT and stuff and your old references only. They're not just calling your jobs now. Now they checking social media. Yeah. That's why they asking you for your email. They're checking your social media account. They don't need your Instagram handle. They don't need the email that you use on YouTube. It's the government. A system that they use through the government to look at your stuff. Do you know that every negative comment that you leave on YouTube can, like, when you put in for a job, they can search it, look it up, read it? Did you know that? Most people probably don't know this, but when you go click on somebody's page, when you click on their comment on my YouTube video, I can see every comment that they've ever left on my channel. Any comment that they've ever left, even if it was 10 years ago. And I've been on the website that I'm talking about because I work with brands, and they have full lists, y'all. All of y'all that make these nasty comments, when you go to an employer, they search your name. First and last. Remember, when you file a job application, they asking you for your name, your phone number, your address, your email. They're asking you for all of this shit for a reason, baby. So everybody that's leaving the nasty comments and stuff like that, baby, they're searching it. It all pops up. Yes, Ajax. Does wearing the edge, the only way, no. How, for wearing it for 16 to 17 hours? If it's on your edges, yeah. That's the thing. Nobody, people aren't professionals. Y'all watching people on YouTube. It's never supposed to be on your edges to make your edges fall out. Y'all been putting it on wrong. But I wouldn't know, because I don't keep my wig on for 16 hours. It'd be for how long it take me to film. Or how long it take me to go outside. How long we gonna be somewhere. That's how long mine is on. But no, it don't cause balding for 16 if you keep it on for 16 hours. No, it does not. Girl, this is my first time on your channel. I like your spunk. Thank you. Thank you, PJ. I'm not American. Can someone explain to me what she means with washing underwear with Ajax? Is Ajax like dish soap? Yeah, it's like dish soap. So you got you got two versions of Ajax. You got, okay, I actually have some Ajax in here, but I don't feel like getting up. So you have Ajax liquid that you can, like, this like dishwashing liquid, or you have Ajax is like this powder, like bleach stuff that you can use to clean the toilet or the bathtub with. But girls be washing their hair with Ajax. I just saw a video like that the other day. You get the joke now. I'm sorry. Where are you from? Where are you from, Volume P? Yeah, so I don't be trying to come to y'all with the drama, but for years, all this time, who am I asking? All this time, like, that's just what I've been trying to do. Like, most of the time in the past, my content was to try to help y'all avoid certain pitfalls. But obviously, that didn't happen. The Netherlands, Ajax is a popular soccer team here, not a soap. I'm sorry. I'm not saying use the soccer team to wash your hair. I can see how you like, what you trying to say? Volume said that's my favorite soccer team. What are you trying to say? Use our soccer team to wash up hair. But no, look, I'm about to show you so you won't think, because I don't want no smoke from the Netherlands. Hold on. Oh, girl. Oh, we gotta look. It's down. Oh, here it is. Oh, no. Okay, I lied. So I'm out of Ajax. But I got Comic. So imagine it said Ajax right here instead of Comic. That's how it looked. But I wasn't trying to talk about your people. Cause I know y'all don't play about soccer out there and I don't want no smoke. That was Ajax. I mean that was you get it. Yeah, but man. Oh, I wish I hold on. I'm not on StreamYard, but I'm about to pull it up. Cause I'm not playing. I'm not making this up, Mr. Smith. I don't gotta lie, Craig. I do not have to lie. What that say? It's a couple different ones too. I do not gotta lie to Kiki, Craig. I know, I believe you. Ajax is about to be mad at you. Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. Not the team. I wasn't shading the team. I didn't have no problems. I want no problems. Don't be. I don't even know how y'all get down in the Netherlands. Don't be saying. Don't be. True, indeed. I bought your hair products several times and loved it. No shade. Ajax is good, just not for her. No, I love Ajax. I ain't talking about the team. I didn't even know you learn something new every day, player. You teaching me, I'm teaching you. You know what I'm saying, my dude? Like I don't want no smoke with the Ajax people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just saying. I don't even know how we got. I don't. It's enough calamity going on. I'm laughing because my husband probably downstairs like, because y'all remember from Mr. Brown, he was like, all this calamity in the world. I would never talk about Ajax. It's enough calamity in the world today. I'm not trying to add the number of calamity in the world. We love soccer. I mean, not really. I don't know nothing about soccer. But can we talk about something else? Because I don't, and then, okay. Y'all stressing me out. See, look, I'm not making it, man. These y'all, and then y'all be like, oh, you shut up. Oh, you hate it. Like, look, she using Dawn. I can't believe this happened. She using Dawn and Suave. Y'all want to be dishes and burritos so bad. Let me see. Dawn and Suave. Lord, Dawn and Suave. And it's so embarrassing because it's only us. You won't see no. They like, yeah, must buy. Oh my God, Olaplex or Herbal Essence. Oh my God. Oh my God, free and clear. Oh my God. But we like, no, what you really do, get you some Ajax and some Dawn. That's what you do. Forget all of this other professional shit. You won't need none of that. Get you some Ajax and some Dawn. So, but I'm just I'm not. I just don't. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not. I'm not. So, love you guys. Oh no, not back to the gut, but we already talked about the gut. So, I am getting ready. Like I said, getting ready to edit all of these videos for Guru VIP for here tomorrow on YouTube. So, this here on YouTube is just the introduction to gut health. All of my videos, I'll show you really quick. I already have quite a few videos on gut health inside of Guru. Guru VIP actually has a I'll show you a small smidget of a clip. Guru VIP already has a video all about enzymes. Ajax will not help the pH in your hair. Listen, I don't even want to, girl. It was just being funny. I don't even want to talk about that no more. If grown ass women don't know not to put dish soap in their hair, then oh well. I don't give a shit. You grown. I'm not telling you don't wash your hair with the same thing you wash the dishes with. I'm not going through that in my life. I'm done with that shit in 2022. I mean 3. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Craig. Leave me alone. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to get to it because I don't want to show y'all everything because I want the Guru VIP people to be like, why are you showing them all of our stuff? Well, I mean, I can show. Hold on. Hold on, player. Oh, wait, sorry. I tried to bro tie it, but it's too late. So this is okay. So this is just Guru VIP from the inside of their portal, the video portal. There's so much content here. Hairstyles, how to pick hairstyles. I think this video is like 29 minutes. They're all pretty long videos. Enzymes 101. Here we go. So I'm not about to turn the audio off because I know don't get mad, guys. Hold on. So inside of Guru, I'll just turn the audio off. So this is straight up from Guru